Le tirage au sort a été fait. C'est la Russie qui a gagné le tirage au sort. Check ball.
So here we go, we're underway. Lagotin with that left eye still bandaged from taking an elbow earlier. He had some blood gushing from it. Probably gonna ice that tonight. And he certainly hope it doesn't affect his play going forward. He'll have a full day to recover. As again, the teams that were in competition today will not be back on the court again until Monday. Alexandrov's free throw is no good. So again, it was A and D in terms of our pools for the men today, and B and C for the women. Alexandrov fouled on the two-point attempt. Again, misses the first free throw, and the second free throw is good to go. So Marco Zero clears it for Serbia. To the maestro. Oh. Majstorovic connects on the free throw. Offensive foul called on the play. As we're all even at one apiece. Serbia beat Russia in the pool phase last year, World Cup, Guangzhou, China. So Russia looking for some revenge. But Mr. Bulletproof found his mark there, didn't he? As the two ball went in. Lagotin, nice fake, and gets the pull-up jumper. And some good defense on Bullet there. Nobody guarding Dominic Dusan here. And he's able to draw the foul. Vasily Fedosov was not happy with the call. So Bullet at the free throw line. He's good. Serbia with a 4-point advantage. In our last game of the day, Dusan Bullet was spectacular last year at the World Cup en route to taking MVP honors and taking home gold. This team's off to a pretty good start here, day one. All of Team Serbia's players represented by Red Bull. Really developed chemistry that's hard to compare to anyone else, any other team. And the proof is in the pudding and the success that they've had.
2017, celebrating 100 years of friendship of France and the USA. And the free throw is good. Maestro, no good.
Ball out of bounds. The referees are going to discuss. Who it went out on. Possession is to Russia. Alexandrov working against Sub-Zero. My man Darcy Cross hit me up on Twitter. It's like, yo, what's up with the reference? Oh, look at the beautiful pass and the cut from the Maestro and Savage. Savage called for the foul. He says, what's up with the reference crib for a layup? It's like, how does that make sense? And I have to think about it. My dad used to say that when I was young. So this is the best answer I can give you, Darcy. Crib is for babies because it's easy, right? So I guess the association with it is because it's so easy that a baby is associated with it. I have to ask my dad, but that's what I get from it. A crib. It's a layup. It's a bunny. People call layups bunnies too. Why do they call them bunnies? Oh! Nearly a beautiful connection as Dusan Bullet couldn't get it to go with sub-zero. But Serbia still holds on to a three-point advantage. Alexandrov thought about making the pass, but instead he makes the shot. Probably the better decision. Majstorovic, long on the two-point attempt. And again, I mentioned a little bit of these two teams' history against each other. Russia lost to Serbia in the semifinals of the 2014 World Cup. They took third place in that competition. They lost to Serbia in the semifinals of the 3x3 Europe Cup Netherlands qualifier in 2016. And that's just the recent history between these two. Another look at the replay here. It's the Maestro composes a nice steal and the quick decision to get it to Savage, who, by the way, don't be fooled. Savage can bang out. I saw him do it a couple times last year. Now, I don't know if he's going to dunk on anybody, but he can put one down. Lagotin. Two is missed. It's going to be out of bounds on Serbia. And it's going to be Russia ball, three-point game. Serbia on top, 6:44 remaining. Team Serbia with 4 fouls committed. Russia right behind them with 3.
Parce qu'on vous en parle depuis très tôt ce matin, mais ça fait 100 ans que...
Dusan! That's nastier than toothpaste and orange juice. Got some oohs and ahs from the crowd. Final game of the day. We love it. Savage, oh, nice backdoor move for Dusan. And Savage knew exactly where to put it. He might be the best passer in all of 3x3, and I mean that sincerely. Marco Savage's court vision is ridiculous. Lagotin loses Dusan, and this says, taste the leather. 9-6, Dusan, open like a double click. Bang, bang. Alexandrov, take it at the Maestro. Can't convert. And this is the layup.
Scores 11-6. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. Team Serbia with 5 team fouls. Team Russia with 4 team fouls. Timeout.
Avec un temps mort, le temps pour nous de vous annoncer que demain, mesdames, messieurs, À l'image de l'équipe de France filles, qui a fait une victoire sur 2 rencontres aujourd'hui. L'équipe de France garçons.
So Serbia starting to distance themselves in this one, the 5-point advantage. Leo Lagotin searching for answers for his team to solve this puzzle known as Team Serbia. Just heads up play and put themselves in a great position to be successful. Look at the maestro with the quick hands and the ability to draw the foul. Dusan Bullet getting some rest on Marco Savage and the maestro. Sub-Zero handle things themselves. Savage straight to the crib for the layup.
Le 6 pour la Serbie, il peut se passer encore plein de choses pendant cette rencontre. Allez, on fait circuler.
Lagotin got to be more aware of the shot clock as he loses a possession. And every possession for Team Russia here is key as they look at a 6-point deficit with 5 minutes to play. 5 fouls committed by Team Serbia, 4 committed by Russia. Savage, he doesn't find his target from deep. Dusan swings it, and Sub-Zero, ice cold from distance. Dusan, though, is able to corral it. And the nice reverse there. I mean, he's got it in autopilot mode, and he's still better than everybody on the court. Savage has it tipped away from Lagotin.
Beaucoup de rotation pour les joueurs, histoire de faire souffler un peu les organismes. 5 fautes d'équipe pour la Serbie, 4 fautes d'équipe pour la Russie.
The maestro behind the back. Wild shot. And a bad defensive play as well. He was out of position. Maestro missed a lot of time last year on the floor with his team due to injury. But when he came back and helped them win the World Cup, he hadn't missed a beat, seemed like. He was as good or better than he was when he went down. That shot doesn't get up in time. As we've seen several shot clock violations on Team Russia. Just some mental lapses here against Team Serbia. Sometimes they force you into that with the way they play. There's not a lot of margin for error. Or next thing you know, you see that lead just start to balloon. And right now it's at 7 points, and it can get a lot worse. Under 4 minutes to play. And again, I said this earlier, said this last year as well. The one Achilles heel for Team Serbia is their tendency to get in foul trouble. And they're on the verge of being in the penalty even right now, which could certainly turn the tide of the game because it slows it down, stops the clock, and it gives Russia free opportunities at the free throw strike if Serbia commits that 7th foul to put them in the penalty. We'll see what happens in the final 3:50 to go. Dusan Bullet putting on a show with a bullet pass to his bro, Maestro. Alexandrov goes behind the back. And technical called on Lagotin.
Le 4e joueur sur le banc a, dit à l'arbitre, dis donc, avec tout le respect que je te dois, je suis pas vraiment d'accord avec toi.
who's being told by referees to pretty much close it. They don't want to hear the chitter chatter from the sidelines. Understandably so. Got to keep control of the game. As we keep it going, there's Bullet. That was more like a BB. Maestro, no string music. Still a 9-point game. Just over 3 minutes left. As Fedosov got the score, going right back to him. He's got the mismatch here against Bullet. We tried to pull the chair on him, but some great awareness from Fedosov. And now it's his turn, and this might get bad. Foul on the play. Dusan took a shot to the head and the arm. And that's 6 fouls now on Russia. One more and they'll be in the penalty.
Serbie au lancer franc. Serbie qui, je me rappelle, a remporté la Coupe du Monde 3x3 FIBA en 2014-2015, finaliste l'an dernier.
And the #1 3x3 player in the world converts at the stripe. Dusan Bullet now defending, as well as Savage and Sub-Zero. Lagotin scores over Dusan. Here's Sub-Zero swinging it over to Savage. Nice dribble move, pull up J, but comes up empty on the possession. 16-9. About 2:15 remaining in this one. Driving the score response from Dmitry Kryukov. Still a 6-point advantage for Dusan Bullet and company. The step back two. 18-10. There's some defense from Sub-Zero. He's going to clear it. And airballs the two. Might have been a little tired on that shot. Savage gets a hand on it. Sub-Zero is going to check out. Regather himself after the airball. Does so many things for this team, though. A little bit out of gas as he checked out. But his defensive presence and his overall intelligence on the offensive end is a big part of why Serbia is so successful. And they continue to put on the clinic. As Dusan gets it to the Maestro for the score. Lagotin with the athletic follow. Too little too late though, as Serbia is now within 2 points of ending this thing and wrapping up day one, as many expected they would. A squeaky clean 2-0. There's Bullet. Passes just out of the reach of the Maestro. So Serbia picked up a 17-15 win over Egypt in their first action. And we'll pick up a win over Russia here, whether it be 21 by 21 or 10 minutes expiring. Lagotin gives Russia point number 13. 37 seconds left, 6-point game. So maybe Team Russia has a little bit more of a pulse than I thought. Although 6 points is still a hole to come out of with the amount of time they have on the clock. But wait a minute, it's 19-15 now after Alexandrov cans one. Here's Dusan. That's a grown man layup there. Hanging and hitting. to give Serbia the 20-15 lead. 7 seconds left. And I think that's pretty much going to do it. It will certainly do it if Serbia scores on the possession, because that'll be point number 21. So Savage drops it off to Dusan, and he misses. But Team Russia, they make it a little bit more respectable at the end. 20-17.